Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Harvest Moon. Last episode, we got pretty far. The days. In this episode, we're going to hopefully, get through a couple more. Okay. Sold those two. Da, da, da. Why is this cow here? It's odd. Alright. There's one more cow, and I'm curious how we're doing for money. We are currently at 15,000. We still have a couple of weeks to go, too, for winter, so... yeah. Hmm. Right. Last fodder for the day. Man, I can't wait till spring's over, or spring's here. Spring moves so much faster than winter. Dun, 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 dun. Wish I could take the egg off the incubating table. Can't really do that, unfortunately. Back in the day of no takesies, backsies, it came to feeding or having eggs in the incubator. Though I don't think there was ever a takesies, backsies for that, but it mostly just went from you could incubate to just sell the eggs. At least, I think, as far as the format went for Harvest Moon. Da 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 da. Okay. Everything is done. Now all I have to do is wait for the price to come out. That's about it. I don't think you can brush the horse. Nope. Stable. Boop, 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 um. Gonna need to get rid of a lot of these rocks before spring. Putting these here because I'm gonna need to get rid of these. $2,000! Sweet. I actually hope I get my hammer back. That'd be useful. Okay. You have any other dialogue? Okay. Alrighty. Oh boy, off to a great start. Missed the, mark. I do have to wonder if there was any plans of fixing hitboxes in the Super Nintendo era before everything went to the next console. Gotta be something like that, right? Yep. Now we just have to feed him. Which I wonder how much fodder I have because I'm running out very quickly. I may have to end up buying spare fodder at some point. If I keep wasting it and if I just keep using too much because let's face it, I have like I have 12 cows, I believe. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, yeah. 12 cows, so every day I'm getting rid of 12 fodder. It's a lot. That is a lot of fodder. By the time I've reached 10 days with it, it has definitely gone over 100, so... I should be okay. But I'm still concerned because that's just the cattle alone, that's not counting the chickens. Yeah, 545 pieces right now. And I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll be better when I'm done doing the feeding rather than, counting them outright, because they're moving around. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it is 12 in both respects. Okay. Just kind of figured that was the case, but it's good to just check. So, 24 a day. It's a lot. Especially if I, you know, miss. Ended up wasting some fodder. Also, I have thought about whether or not I will play any more Harvest Moon games on this channel, and I have thought about it a lot. And this is actually the most I've played of a Harvest Moon game was this specific one. I have a lot of others, but honestly, I don't know what to do with that respect. Okay. That's everything. Let's get through another day as fast as we possibly can. Because it's winter, and it sucks. There's an event that I'm surprised has not triggered yet. Not sure why it hasn't, to be honest. Also, we are now with 9 cows. So awesome. In the spring, I'll actually be focusing on actually brushing them, but right now I'm just focusing on getting the milk. Just because I'd like to move on to another season. And right now, it doesn't really wager to spend too much time on one season, especially with everything that's happened. So just trying to speed up the gameplay a little bit. Because bearing in mind, we still have a couple more seasons to go, and I also wanted to mention, if I do play a Harvest Moon title again, it will likely be one that has an ending, such as this. Because I realize now that I have played and stuff for YouTube, if you want to do various other projects, sometimes the best thing is to just not do a sandbox or something that is practically limitless, because where do you draw the line with where you want to end the series? It's kind of hard. Especially if you want to do a lot of things. For me, I just rather like to do the best I can in a time crunch game that is also a Harvest Moon title, rather than play one of the games that's newer and doesn't really have an ending. I also stated in the previous episode that I wasn't quite happy with recent titles. The only recent titles I can really think of that I might play would be the DS version, the Game Boy Advance version, and that's about it. The couple DS versions that are on there, and the Game Boy Advance ones. Otherwise, I just don't see a point. Also, there's Another Wonderful Life, but that's another thing. And technically, some of the DS ones don't actually have an ending. Depends on what version you play. And to me, ones like more Friends of Mineral Town or Mineral Town, they definitely do have an ending. Though it's quite difficult to reach. Alright. Time for chickens. And I gave that to the friggin' chicken, so I need to minus 50 off the price. The shipping cost. Or rather, plus 50. It would have been 50 more if I would have actually sold that egg. Also, if you're wondering, how are you going to manage selling crops and animal produce on the same day? Well, you start off with animal produce, and then you go with your actual, vegetables. And when it comes to feeding them, you can feed them in the middle of the day, but I prefer to do it right before you go to bed. When it comes to the actual seasons, that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'll be harvesting all the animal product and then immediately going outside to water. I won't stop to feed them until almost night. Because it doesn't really matter what time you feed them until it's like the time you go to bed. If you go to bed for feeding them, of course, then it's bad. Also, did I miss an egg? Okay, good. I mistook the egg over there for being an egg I could sell. Don't eat. Alrighty. Okay. Everything is done. We have 17,000. Let's go out and check the price. Alternatively, I think we could keep going back and forth between areas, and that would also speed up time. It might be an hour per transition. So every time you go through an area and come back, it might be an hour. Yeah, well, that definitely sold my theory on it. Oh man, I thought you could actually put the lumber back. Apparently not. $21.50, or it would have been 22. Sad. Alrighty. We've made it to the 21st of winter. In the next episode, we're gonna hopefully speed past winter by going a few more days. See you guys then.